quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Hey, can.
Third and long, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Dot! 180! What is that?
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On second down, here's Barkley. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Barkley again here on second. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go.
On second and 10 now, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact. An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And hey, we see held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Very good.
They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing third and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Good. Set. Anyway,
Hurts now on fourth. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
36 yards. That's good. Fly Eagles, first down. A gain of 36 yards. And an Eagle first down.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Hurts setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They're going to run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Buying some time right. He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Bengals nothing. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samaje Perine on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Start.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs from 37.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He's conked, and it's Higgins again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm one, ready?
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
It's a gain of
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another
Good set.
Bengals first down.
180.
First and 10.
For the year again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Gun. Stop. Hey, can. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Second.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
It's 4th down.
11 MT tape. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. Right back to Chase. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Dump off caught by his back. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
On 1, right?
4 yards. That's good for a Bengals
Here we go.
first down.
Can.
First
Stop.
and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touchdown. 180 with it. No touchdown.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Cuts right. Reaches the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is Piron. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 2.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
180.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Stop.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go. Stop. What is that?
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's going to push one deep down the right. So that he's knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with the ground game here. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
3rd quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
35, Bengals 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
On the return, this is Pirine. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Burrow now on 1st down. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here we go.
2nd and 3.
180.
At the 45-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Forced out to his right. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Right 80.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. He's got it along the sideline. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
On 2, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
24-yard line.
Gun.
8 yards on the pickup.
Right 80.
Brings up
Right 80.
2nd and 2.
Again, it's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Bengals.
Can.
1st and 10.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
15-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Throw is caught. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.